What's up, guys? It's Mark here at DynoTrading. Let's get right into today's incredible sell-off on the NAS. As you know, guys, the NAS is just my favorite symbol right now. If you trade Forex, your symbol is NAS 100. If you trade futures, it's NQ. And if you trade stocks or options, it's QQQ. This right here is a chart on today's morning session of the NAS. Okay, and if you recall, I did a video not even 24 hours ago talking about how, why, when, where, basically everything you need to know on why this instrument, this asset class is, again, in my opinion, the best symbol to focus on. Now look, I know we all have our favorites, but I can almost guarantee you that if you don't at least have the NAS 100 on your watch list, you're doing yourself a very big disservice. Okay, any professional trader will tell you this, guys. You got to stay diversified, but more importantly, you got to have an open mind. And if you're going to have any hope or any chance of finding massive success in the market, you got to trade the right symbols. All right, so this is what I'm going to do to start. I'm going to timestamp here for you just the morning session. All right, I like to be at my computer somewhere around here, so sometime between 7 and 7:30. That's how I define the morning session in the futures, Forex, and stock market. And I define the end of the morning session to be 11:30, maybe 12. So let's just go ahead and timestamp 12 p.m. This is Central Time, by the way, okay? So this is it. This is the morning session, okay? I talk about this repeatedly, okay? There is so much action and opportunity and just power moves, straight up power moves in the morning session. Okay, folks, we're only talking about what, 3 or 4 hours a day, right? What other job or professional endeavor do you know where you only have to spend 3 or 4 hours a day max at your job? So let's take a look at today's setups. It was an absolute bloodbath in the NAS 100 today. Let me get this slightly out of the way to the left here. So guys, what I want to draw your attention to right here is this green and red color band. As I'm sure most of you know, this color representation on your charts really illustrates for you the starting point of trends. Okay, that's the mathematical algorithms and the nature behind this volume color coded band. It's really just a measure of detecting where the pressure has shifted. And when I say pressure, I'm only talking about 2 types of pressure, folks. All right, there can be either buying pressure, which is represented by the volume band here turning green in this area right over here, right? Or there can be selling pressure, represented by the volume band turning red, which shows up right over here. Makes sense? So for one, this is not complicated, this is not confusing, and this is not cluttered. We don't have a 50 million different squiggly lines and Bollinger Bands and all this other garbage on the chart, okay? Again, if you want to have any hope at potential success trading the market, you got to keep your technical analysis simple. And when I say simple, I mean green and red. It doesn't get any more simplistic than that, folks, all right? Now look, this green setup, look at the timestamp. This happened at 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know about you, but I'm not up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm in bed, okay? But this setup right over here that printed a little bit after 9 o'clock sharp in the morning, okay, was our first clue that the market was ready to sell. Okay, in fact, let's just go ahead and zoom in here, all right? Let's go ahead and zoom in. Let me show you some potential ideas and suggestions on what you might want to consider. Let's first get rid of this thing here. All right, folks, on your charts, whenever the volume color band shifts, right, from one color into another, you're going to get 2 alerts come through on your chart. Number one, you're going to see an arrow, in this case a down arrow, representing a short signal print on the exact moment in time that the volume does shift. But you're also going to get an audio alert come through on your speakers, just in case you might be, you know, wandering around the house, or might be somewhere else, or maybe you took a phone call and you might be a little bit distracted. Doesn't matter. As long as you got your speakers on, you're going to hear this audio alert. Well, then what? Okay. What I like to do is I like to use this as an opportunity to listen to what the market's telling me. And right here, the market is telling me that The pressure has changed. That's all it's saying. Okay, you have no clue if the market is going to take an absolute dump or it might reverse and maybe turn green again, right? But no matter what, you have to pay attention to the clues that the market gives you. And so what I like to do is I like to think about potentially opening up a short trade on the open of the next bar. That's represented by this blue box right over here. And ladies and gentlemen, always, always, always gotta have your protective stop loss. Remember, the stop losses are there for your protection, okay? And if you're trading the market and you're not using a stop loss, you're just a dummy, okay? You're in that group of 95% of traders who have consistently blown out their accounts. Guess what? The reason that they're constantly blowing out accounts is because they don't use stops, all right? And why is this important? Well, this is important because from a risk perspective, right, since we're only risking the length of one bar, we don't really need the market to move that much in order to take some risk off. You understand what I'm saying? For example, I only need the market to go here, maybe this bar or this bar, before, boom, this is now a risk-free trade for me, right? I can take half my position off, and no matter what happens, even if the market comes all the way back this way and takes out the other half of my stop, it doesn't matter to me, okay? Because I already got to risk-free in a couple of bars. Make sense, folks? And of course, if we zoom this bad boy out, show you how this trade played out, it was a thing of beauty, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, it was an absolute bloodbath. When you catch a nice trend like this, folks, it's just the best feeling in the world, right? And that's because we're following a mechanical, emotionless, rule-based strategy. That's it, right? I mean, that's what it comes down to, guys. Putting together a common sense trading plan, no emotions, no nonsense, just following the trend and following bars on a chart, right? Now, you still have to be mindful of the risk reward, right? You have to always, always, always remember the fact that you're risking one bar and you have to be prepared to lose one bar. For example, look over here, right? We caught a nice short right over here, and then boom, the vol turned green. So now we're looking for long opportunities. And so if we potentially take this long setup right over here, we place our stop loss at the logical area, boom, we actually lost one bar here, right? But we caught 18 bars over here. So this was a net gain of around 17 bars. And do not forget about the third and final setup that printed in the morning session, all right? And so what do we do with this setup? Well, number one, we follow our mechanical, emotionless rules, all right? I hope you're following along, guys. This is supposed to be simple. This is not rocket science. This is not brain surgery. If you're picking up what I'm throwing down, I want you guys to post comments in the chat, all right? Tell me if you were able to bag this beautiful sell-off on the NAS today. I mean, it was amazing, right? Anyway, this third setup, we're going to follow the mechanics of the strategy, and we're not going to get emotional, right? Color changed from green into red. This is the third setup, guys. We're going to think about opening up a short trade on the open of the next bar, and we are going to place our stop one or two ticks above the signal bar, right? And lo and behold, the market just took another second sell-off heading into lunchtime, right? And if we were going to tally up the potential opportunities that we had today on the NAS, you're going to now see why this is my favorite symbol. I mean, look at this. Again, just the morning session. Ladies and gentlemen, we caught 18 bars on trade number 1, we lost 1 bar on trade number 2, and we bagged another 12 bars on trade number 3 for a shocking 29 bar potential in just the morning session. Okay, folks? So look, I hope I've been able to simplify the technicals behind this really interesting strategy. Always remember that this is nothing more than a game of risk and reward. Okay, I heard from a couple of you guys today who texted me and emailed me telling me about your success catching these 3 trades today. I want to congratulate all you guys out there who stuck to the rules. You forced yourself to be disciplined and look for only the best setups. And today you guys finally realize the awesome power of trading volume. Okay, so my opinion is I'm convinced that the NAS is going to be the winning ticket in 2022. I absolutely love this symbol. This is like a beautiful woman that I want to get married to. And for those of you guys sitting on the sidelines, it's time to get off the sidelines, get involved. Guys, that'll do it for this video. If you'd like to get your hands on this powerful volume indicator, then get in touch, call, text, email, whatever's convenient, and I'd be happy to hook you up with a free one-on-one demo, really show you how this volume indicator is going to supercharge your trading. Guys, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next trade.